Hello everybody, MightyNifty here, and today I would like to talk to you about the VR games I played at PAX East 2016. Yesterday I talked to you guys about the non-VR games I got to try out at PAX, and they were really cool, but they weren't as revolutionary as VR is, and it really is revolutionary. But if you want to check out that video, link right here. Time's up. Okay. So, today I want to talk to you about the VR experience I had. So to start things off, I want to talk to you guys about PlayStation VR. It's got a lot of mystery surrounding it, so let me dispel any rumors really quick. It's awesome. To get the same quality that you would get using the Oculus Rift on a $400 machine is really cool, and I can't wait to see what Sony has in store for us at E3 this year when they tell us more about the games coming out for it. The HTC VR and the Gear VR, they're alright, they're cool. I don't necessarily like having to have the buttons pressed here, which almost every game was, but it was alright. It's just like your arm gets tired holding it up like this for like 15 minutes, you know? Oculus is cool. It's maybe not worth $600. I don't want to discourage anybody from trying VR, but yeah, $600 is pretty high considering you need like a $1,500 PC to use it. Yeah, but it is really awesome. VR is the future. Let's get on to the games, and I got to play 5 different VR games with different control schemes and different methods of playing. It was really cool, and let's get started with number 5, and that is Stage Presence. It's made by Seagreen Games. It's coming out on the Oculus Rift and desktop PC. Don't know when, but it's okay. It's more of an app than it is a game, so I'll put it that way. A game is something where you have goals that the game sets for you to achieve. This game, you sing into a microphone. You don't have to have any pitch. You don't have to sing any lyrics. You can just do whatever you want as long as your volume is at the level that the crowd wants. The crowd is kind of crudely animated, but I will say this. Looking around and seeing your bandmates and seeing the crowd out there, if nothing else, it'll be a good tool to help people who might be suffering from stage fright to get over it. And that's what it should be used for. Unless if they have some sort of game mode added in the future, but from what I saw, it was just an experience, not a game. Up next is Nog. G-N-O-G. Nog. It's made by Co-op Games for the PlayStation VR. It's coming out in 2016, and it is weird. It's weird. It's a puzzle game, and you essentially, it's very abstract. You have these different little dioramas, and you go around and you just kind of play with them until things happen. There's not much direction or hint. It's not so much about what you do here as it is about clicking random things and hoping that they work. So I can't recommend it as a game just yet. I may have been missing something, and that is very, very possible. That's one thing I want to say right off the bat, is it's a demo. I could have been missing something that happens early in the game, but if you can't convey that to your player, then it's not a good demo. But the game could be good. I will say PlayStation VR, still really awesome, but Nog, it was just alright. It might be a cool puzzler. I like the style, I like looking around, seeing space, but it didn't need to be in VR. It's a third-person game. No need for VR. But next. Number 3 is Spectre. It's a game that was already released, but it's being re-released by Proscenium Studios for the Gear VR May 16th. Pretty soon, actually. And it's an alright game. It's definitely one of those, ooh, spooky, scary, walk around here, oh, there's a thing there. My demo was over in like 45 seconds. I went from room to room to room to room to room. I saw the ghost, I took a picture of it, it popped up and scared me. I saw the ghost again, I took a picture of it, and it was like, hey, you succeeded. I don't know what I did, but I succeeded. Yay me. But it was fun while it lasted. It was spooky. It was definitely something that you'll see somebody like Markiplier or PewDiePie playing in the future. It was enjoyable. I'll give it that. And I don't like scary games, but this was an enjoyable experience. So if you like horror games, you might enjoy Spectre. And again, all these games I've mentioned, I met the devs. They are so nice. They are some of the nicest people. I didn't meet one douchebag. Well, I did meet one douchebag, but it wasn't a developer. On to the next game. These are my stars. These are the games that make me want to go out and get a VR because it got me excited about what it could do. Not just the technology, not just being in it, but seeing these games, playing these games made me super excited. And number 2 is Swingstar. And Swingstar... Okay, so this was a little weird. I kind of, not necessarily an argument, but I got into a debate with the developer because it's a game in which you are in third person and you have a little foam sticky hand on your head and you can shoot it by looking at targets and you press the thing in your eyes and it grabs on and you swing like Spider-Man. Different things you can grab onto, like a yo-yo spins you around in circles and flings you somewhere, cannons, it's like Donkey Kong Country, So I thought it would be kind of funny if they gave everybody a first-person mode, but the developer was like, it's really not fun, it makes you really motion sick, we don't want to deal with that, and I can totally understand that. But like I brought it up maybe like a couple times just because I would have loved to see like a blow your chunks mode, like something like that. But either way, it was a really, really cool game, and normally I would say there is no point to VR without first person. Not for just for this game, but for any game. But this game convinced me otherwise. It's really fun, and I would highly recommend it. It comes out May 4th for Gear VR and Oculus Rift. Thank you, Computer Lunch. I am looking forward to it. And number 1, my favorite thing I played at PAX East, number 1 is VerZoom. And holy crap, this is cool. This is the first time ever I exercised and I walked away wanting more exercise. This was so awesome. So, what is VerZoom? VerZoom is maybe like a mix of a game and an exercise bike. It's being developed by the VerZoom company for PSVR, Oculus, and the HTC Vive, and it's coming out May 2016. Obviously, the PlayStation VR will be coming out later, but anyway, VerZoom is an exercise bike. You get on, you start to pedal, and you go forward, you go up, you go in the game, but you're wearing the headset so you can look around and do other things. So in my 5-minute demo, I did a cowboy game where you're riding on a cowboy and you pedal to keep your horse up to speed, and you hold a button on the handlebar and you release it to lasso the bad guys. You lean to turn left and right, and that one was cool. Up next, I want to talk about this tank game. You pedal, your tank goes forward, and you look around and you press the button to shoot with your tank. Again, really cool. And then you have one where you are in a helicopter, you pedal to go up, and you lean left and right to turn left and right, and you can, again, look around, press a button, fire. And all of these are getting you exercise. It's good cardio, it's really cool. And then another one where you're in a race car, this one's really going to test your sprinting stamina, because you are pedaling as fast as you can as you race. The other racers are dogs, it's really cute, I love it. But the coolest thing that happened to me at PAX East was getting vertigo while sitting in a chair 3 feet off the ground. So what happened was, I played this game where you ride on a Pegasus, right? And I pedaled as fast as I could, thinking, oh, I gotta fly really high. Well, everything I needed to collect was on the ground. So I look at the ground, and I'm 3 feet off the ground. But I look down, I see my Pegasus's wings flapping. It is so cool. And I look down and I see 200 feet to my death, and I am holding on for dear life. That was what convinced me that VR is going to be the next big thing, because of how immersive it truly is. Thank you, VerZoom, for proving that to me right off the bat. But VerZoom, it's coming out in May, and it's going to be $400. That is so cheap for an exercise bike and game combined. Yes, you need to get the headset as well as something that can run it, but if you have that and you really want to get in shape, I played this for 5 minutes, and while I may not have the best stamina, I was exhausted at the end, and I just wanted to do more. If you've been looking for a way to get yourself some exercise and get excited about it, this is it. VerZoom, you guys are my winners of the best game at PAX East 2016. And I hope you guys and everybody else who developed the game and all of you guys watching have a mighty nifty day today. Thanks for watching.